What's going on, guys? My name is Gatekeeper, and today I'll be giving you an in-depth guide of how to quickly get DOOMSTEEL camos in Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Zombies. Using this method, I was averaging about 20 to 30 minutes of camo and 3 guns per run completed, which sounds like a long time, but with everything I'm about to share with you, you'll see why this is the best method rather than anything you've seen so far. So I recommend watching the whole way through to maximize your time on getting this camo, as it is the longest and hardest one to do. It actually takes longer to get this camo than getting Golden Dragon without this method, so let's get started. To start, you want your loadout to have a weapon. You're trying to get DOOMSTEEL, preferably one that doesn't have a wall buy on Ashes of the Damned. This will be explained later for the part where we take this method into the next level. Linked in the description will be a map showing all the possible wall buys on Ashes of the Damned. You will also need Toxic Growth unlocked to do this method. The augments you should use are Urchin, and if you have it maxed out to have 2 minor augments, you should use Green Thumb and Extra Charge. If you don't have the option for 2, then use Green Thumb. This allows the Toxic Growth to stay longer for the method I'll be showing. If you do not have Toxic Growth, you cannot do this method, so I recommend using a Prestige token on this field upgrade. You will also need an Arsenal Accelerator or Power Kick to help speed up this process, but it's not 100% necessary, but it is a big time saver. I also recommend having Stim Shots in your loadout if you're not an experienced player. Now that we are in game, you want to go to this spot shown and grab the Fumigator. Then pop an Arsenal Accelerator or Power Kick and start spraying these green pods on the ground. This will cause more zombies to spawn to get your Toxic Growth online faster. If you used a Power Keg or now have your Toxic Growth, place this on top of the green pod and start protecting it after you spray it. The green pods can drop random rewards such as guns, tacticals, lethals, but what we are looking for is rare epic ether tools, perks, and tier 1 or 2 pack-a-punch crystals, which is a rare drop. The Toxic Growth, however, guarantees you will get a rare drop every time. You will need the tier 1 pap and rare or epic aether tool to do this method. You can do this once per round, so you have 7 to 14 rolls depending on your gobblegum and augment choices to get these rewards. Max your gun can be from this setup is tier 2 pack-a-punch and epic rarity. If you are lucky, you may even get a gun that you need later on from the pod and set up 2 guns at once. So now you want to do this until you are on round 7. So now we are on round 7 doing our final 1 or 2 pods. Before flipping to round 8, you want to make sure everything is picked up you need, ammo purchase, whatever it might be. I'll explain why here in a second. You want to make sure that when the round ends, you stay in the spawn area where I am on screen now. Now, as soon as you see the round flip, you need to run over to Uberklaus right here on screen. He will spawn in, and you can quickly kill him by shooting off his Tesla coils, then shoot his body. Now, the reason we have stims is because as the rounds go on, he does a lot of damage, and we only have tier 1 armor and 150 HP unless you got lucky and got jugged from the pods. So make sure you train him if needed. As soon as you kill his first form, you need to heal up and save and quit. Do not kill the baby Klaus that pops out, or when you spawn back in, he will not respawn. Now, the reason we needed to buy ammo and pick up items, etc. is because when we save and quit on round 8, anything we did on round 8 will not be saved. If you did the pods on round 8 and got, let's say, Speed Cola and drank it, when you spawn back in, you will lose Speed Cola. This applies to any round you kill Klaus on. So if you're on round 9 killing the last zombie going to round 10, anything done on round 10 will not be saved, but anything done on round 9 will be saved, as you're not saving and quitting on that round. Now, go ahead and load back into the save file. Now that we are loaded back in, you want to kill all the zombies on this wave. Do not go over to Klaus and accidentally spawn him in or kill him. If you end up spawning him in, you now need to train him till round 9, and when you save and quit the next round, he will always be spawned. If you kill him on round 8 before going to round 9, you have broken the method and you'll need to restart completely, as when you save and quit on round 9, the item he drops will just be laying on the floor. Once you have reached the last zombie, walk over to the main spawn area or somewhere not close to Klaus and kill the zombies and go to round 9. Now again, wait till the round flips to go over to him. The reason we do this is because if the round ends and we are too close to his pod, you will instantly spawn him in when you load your save file. So now kill Klaus on round 9, heal up, save and quit, and repeat this till we are on round 15, where the method gets even better than this. So now it's round 15. You have 2 options. Continue the method as before or go a step further with this method. If you continue the method, you should have your gun done on round 16, as a barrel also spawned, letting you get your last 2 elites you need, since you should be at 8 out of 10 elites killed. This process should have taken about 20 to 30 minutes depending on how fast you killed Klaus and your loading times. However, we can take this a step further and do this. As I stated before, anything done on rounds that you spawn back in on and not killing Klaus will save. This continuation is where we get an extra 1 to 2 guns done even faster than the first gun you did. So let me walk you through it. Before loading in to your save file, think about what weapon you want to do next. It should be a wall buy weapon on Ashes of the Damned. You should have about 40k points saved up from the rounds you've completed, which is important for the next steps as well. Once you figured out what guns you'll be doing next, go ahead and load into your save file. For this example, I'll be doing the AK-27 purchase in 115 Diner. Once you spawn in, rush over to the Ted head and put Ted into Tessie. Take the Van Doorn farm path, as going to Blackwater will cause you to spawn Klaus unless you are perfect with the pathing, so I do not recommend going to Blackwater. Go to Van Doorn farm, turn the power on real quickly, and then go over to Ashwood and turn on the power there. As you're walking up, grab tier 2 armor on the wall here. Then after power is on, grab Jug and double tap. This makes your survivability 10 times better, and double tap makes you do a heck of a lot more damage to Uber Klaus, which is important because we will never be buying tier 3 Pack-a-Punch. It's not worth it and doesn't allow you to get a third gun completed. Jump down and install the Pack-a-Punch onto Tessie. Now, if you have your wall weapon picked out, go ahead and drive to that location and buy that weapon. Again, this can be any weapon. I'll be doing the AK-27 as stated before. If you got lucky with the pods and have a second gun set up, head back to spawn and skip to the timestamp on screen now. Once you purchase your weapon, you should have enough salvage to upgrade it to epic rarity if it was a rare rarity off the wall. Do not buy legendary rarity right now. We need to save the salvage for our third weapon. Go ahead and Pack-a-Punch this weapon to tier 2 and head back to spawn. As you get better with this setup, it'll become faster and faster. It took me about 6 minutes to do this for my run, 2 minutes faster than when we started with Toxic Growth on round 1, and now there are more elite spawning to make this go even faster. Now that we are at spawn, clear out the wave of zombies and head to round 16. On round 16, you can quickly kill Uber Klaus and the bear. You will get your DOOMSTEEL camo here, as that is your 10 elites killed. Save and quit and load back in. Now when you spawn in, you will see the bear is also respawned. The reason we set up our gun on round 15 is so that when the bear spawns in, we can instantly kill the bear and already have 1 out of 10 elites killed. Now do the same thing we've been doing. Kill the zombies, go to round 17, kill Klaus, save and quit. Do this to your second gun is 1 or 2 elites from being completed. It's hard to say when that round would be as the bear spawns change using this method. Sometimes one will spawn on round 18 or 19, maybe another on 22 or 23. It changes, so I can't give an exact round this would be for you, but I do recommend on round 20, the Wonder Fizz will spawn in, allowing you to buy more perks as you go along the rounds. I recommend buying Stamina Up and Quick Revive first to move faster than the zombies and heal faster. Then I recommend Deadshot and Speakola. Do not buy any other perks though, as these are useless. Depth Perception isn't needed to see zombies. Melee Macchiato is only useful if you're doing the 2 melee weapons. Elemental Pop can take your elite kills, same with Wispy. Vulture 8 is only good if you're having ammo issues. And PhD Flopper is only good if you need that boost of movement from the slide if you have the PhD slide augment on. However, when you see your gun is at 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10 when you spawn back in, do the same thing we did on round 15. Go around the map, buy whatever weapon you want, and upgrade it to tier 2 pack and epic or legendary if you have the salvage. If you have the points to get tier 3 pack as well, go ahead and do that. Now go back to spawn, kill the zombies, get your DOOMSTEEL camo on your original weapon, save and quit, then start the process over again with your third weapon. As this is your last weapon, if you're 9 out of 10 when you go to spawn in, instead of skipping to the next round and then killing Klaus, you can just go ahead, go right in, and just go right to Klaus and kill him to get your 10 out of 10, and then just leave the game. From there, we're back at the beginning of the video, picking our next 3 weapons, setting up our loadout, and going in on round 1. Hopefully with some time and patience, you will officially unlock the Infestation camo in Black Ops 7 Zombies. If you guys found this video useful whatsoever, make sure to like and subscribe, and share it to a friend to help them get their camos done as well. Thanks for watching.